Hooray for Hollywood! Hello there, Stan the Movie Man with your monthly WIMZ.com movie review. This month, it's Taken 3, starring Liam Neeson, Forest Whitaker, Maggie Grace, Famke, Janssen, and more. It is the story, of course, of Brian Mills, played by Liam Neeson, our retired covert operative military guy who's just trying to live a quiet life in his little apartment in California. Famke Janssen, his ex-wife, Lenore, winds up dead in his bed in his apartment, and the cops show up just as he discovers the body, and he is being framed for the murder of his wife. Of course, once again, it's some Eastern European connection, some Russian mob or something along that line. And of course, the rest of the movie is Mills trying to find out who killed Lenore and trying to protect Kim, his daughter, played by Maggie Grace, who is pregnant by her boyfriend. Yeah, the first Taken was really good. It was really interesting. Kind of surprising because most of your action heroes are not in their 50s. Now with Taken 3, the surprise of having an older person being a badass action star, you know, isn't a surprise anymore. And, you know, this isn't Liam Neeson's fault that this movie's not nearly as good as the first film. I think it is a mixture of fault. It is, the script isn't terribly interesting, painfully predictable. Even though they do throw in a bit of a twist late in the film, it's something that is so telegraphed you can see it coming from 1,000 miles away. And the way the film is edited together is very choppy. It never really focuses for very long on any one aspect of the story, and sometimes it throws in things that have absolutely nothing to do with the plot. Also, the action is shot in that very tight close-up, very shaky camera style that I personally hate. And there are some things that Mills escapes from that are just ridiculous, the way it happens. Of course, granted, you have to suspend some disbelief on a movie like Taken 3, but they really ask for far too much from the audience. It's just not very good. And while you may be a huge Liam Neeson fan, maybe you love the first two Taken films, this is really a step down, and that's too bad, because the first film was so good, and, you know, it has a possibility of falling into the kind of movie series that people start to laugh at. I hope this is the last one, really do. But you never know. If this one makes a ton of money, then they'll drag Liam Neeson back out and throw another huge check at him, and he'll make another Taken movie. But I have to say, I hope this ends the series. That's why I'm giving Taken 3 2 guitars. Go to WIMZ.com to read my complete review. You can also go to StanTheMovieMan.com to check out each of my weekly reviews. You can follow me on Twitter at MovieManStan, and you can send me an email, StanTheMovieMan@Comcast.net. Till next time, toodles.